And as more doses become available, many Americans are still waiting to receive that vaccine, and that is leading to a search for unused doses every day at vaccination sites across the country. And NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin is live for us in Dallas tonight with that part of the story. Marky.
Yeah, Marnie, the largest vaccination campaign in American history is not without its complications and its shortfalls. You know, not every provider has been given the vaccine, and those that have aren't working with an endless supply. So enter all these different groups and grassroots efforts to try to locate it. And today we met up with one vaccine hunter here in DFW who has helped hundreds snag a shot.
At first, it was just a matter of 4 or 5 appointments. Now we're very well into hundreds of appointments, right? So yes, it does get addicting because I'm like, yes, I got one, you know, I got one more person.
For Payal Patel, the vaccine hunt started in December. What began as an effort to get her parents and eligible family members protected led her to a Facebook group, DFW COVID Vaccine Finder. Every day, members post questions, comments, and share where they've scored a vaccine. John Battle helps run the site. In 2 weeks, it's gone from hundreds of members to 13,000.
Well, I sort of know they're coming here because there's a lack of information about this whole thing, where to go, what to do, what's it like. I mean, 1,000 questions. So we're adding like 1,000 people a day.
Patel started sharing reliable information about where she was seeing appointment availability. And soon people started coming to her for answers.
Once I helped one person, they would go to their family members and they would spread the word saying, okay, she helped me. She can help you too.
In fact, it was because of one of Patel's posts that John and his wife got vaccinated themselves over the weekend. The full-time mother of 2 has now taken this on as her daily side gig, a passion project, if you will.
When the little one's off to school, this is what I do for a few hours in the morning.
And it's all done from her phone and her home office, keeping a spreadsheet of eligible names throughout the week, safeguarding their personal information, and tracking when providers announce available doses.
And know that certain ones will go live on a certain day, and I'm ready. When I gather all the names over the weekend, and we're ready Monday morning usually.
And she's not the only one on the hunt. In Nevada, Stuart Timpa is a dealer at a Las Vegas casino. He's 61, but considered an essential hospitality worker. However, in terms of when he'll get the vaccine, it's been crickets.
I've been exposed to thousands of people, and I've been lucky enough not to have contracted the virus, but I don't want to push my luck.
So he plans to visit a mega vaccine site toward the end of the day.
Maybe I would get one then.
This as many Americans are becoming desperate for COVID protection, some even cutting the line, and federal and state leaders addressing the importance of waiting your turn.
We're seeing rumors and substantiated examples where people are getting access to the vaccine who are not yet eligible. It is not fair, and that must stop.
Patel says she's trying to land appointments only for those eligible in phases 1A and 1B. She has no background in health care. The only payment she's getting comes in the form of thank you flowers and personal letters that now flood her kitchen island.
This one made me cry. Being able to take my dad to get his vaccination means so much to both of us. Checking emails and answering strange phone calls is over thanks to you.
A humble hero with a heart the size of Texas.
I haven't done anything special except click on a link and put in a little bit of info and just pray to God that I get it.
Now, Patel has helped hundreds of people, but she has yet to get the vaccine herself. She also said she's a big believer that if at the end of the day there are extra leftover doses of the vaccine to give, those should not go to waste, even if that means giving those leftovers to people who aren't in prioritized groups yet. Back in January, the former Secretary of Health and Human Services, Alex Azar, echoed those same sentiments and also wanted to share this. The CEO of the National Association of County and City Health Services said, quote, "There's always someone in line. The whole nation is in line. There is no reason for any vaccine to go to waste." Reporting live in Dallas tonight, Marky Martin, NewsNation.